Hello, my Aries. Welcome to your December horoscopes. I'm Helene from Heart House Astrology. And what a month we have. It will be a big month. We have a lot of change happening. At the start of the month, Mercury on the 1st is moving into Sagittarius. And for you, this is your ninth house. So, Mercury that's been in Scorpio has been intense. It could just be really introverted and really into research and stuff, but the mood is getting lighter. Conversations are lightening up, much more social time, and this is in your ninth house, so you could be doing more educational work at this time, completing an educational project, just having a better perspective, more joyful, more social kind of vibe with Mercury moving into Sag. But as we all know, when Mercury's in Sag, everyone tends to be a little bit more blunt during those times. So be mindful of what you say. Now we have on the 5th the beautiful trine between Venus and Neptune's in your 12th house, and Venus is in your 8th. So this is a really good time for some love-in, some romance with your partner, just some really good good vibes. So that's a good date night if you can arrange it. We have Mercury squaring Neptune on the 13th. Again, this is your 12th house with your 9th house. So yeah, I'd be careful what you say during this transit. It can be, foggy, miscommunication just for a day or two, exactly on the 13th, just so be mindful of that. Now we have a total solar eclipse at 23 Sagittarius in your 9th house. This eclipse is with K2, so this is new beginnings for teaching, publishing, higher education, long distance travel. There can be, a little chaotic energy along with this. It is eclipse season after all, and with K2, the south node. And so you want to just, be mindful that there could be some, abrupt changes or losses, but ultimately they're opening a door for new beginnings when it comes to publishing, travel, higher education. Yes, you might be traveling in 2021 over the next 6 months. The eclipse, you might not feel it right away at the eclipse, but within the next 6 months, that energy is opening up for you. Now, we do have Venus moving into Sagittarius on December 15th. So again, Venus has been in Scorpio, which has been, much more intense and deep. And now it's moving into Sag. So this is, again, your 9th house. So I think you're going to feel a little more optimistic. 2020 has been gloomy for many. It's been a hard year during a pandemic. I think you just might start to feel the holiday joy kick in, just feeling a little more optimistic. So it'll be good. It'll be good for socializing as well. Now on December 17th, we have Saturn moving into Aquarius, finally. So we get a little taste of that this summer. But, for the past 2.5 years, Saturn has been really laying groundwork in your career zone. So during that time, you may have gotten some public recognition for your work, but, you could have definitely felt restricted from authority figures or from your bosses, especially with Pluto and Jupiter all connecting at the beginning of the year. That energy is lightening up, thankfully. So, Jupiter and Saturn are moving into your 11th house. So we have December 19th, Jupiter moves into Aquarius, and then the 21st is the grand conjunction. And this is a 20-year cycle with Jupiter and Saturn, and this time it's coming together in your 11th house, bringing forth, helping you attain some long-term goal or wish that you've had for a very long time. This will be a time this year that you're going to find your tribe. You're going to really build a sense of community over the next 2.5 years and over the next 20 years, because this is a 20-year cycle. We've been in this earth element for over 200 years with the grand conjunctions, and except for a brief aspect conjunction in 81, but we're moving into air for a very, very long time. So for you, this is about building community, finding your tribe, achieving your goals and wishes, and you could see something manifest that you've been really working hard on for a long time with Jupiter there, with Saturn. So that's some really good news, and it's lighting up on the job front, where you may have had a lot of heavy energy in 2020. So the beginning of the month, we're still kind of, in that old energy, but mid-month we are shifting. The energy is getting lighter. We're moving forward. So I'm so excited for you, Aries. This is going to be a much better year in 2020. Thank you for watching. See you next month.